Welcome to the Anelli Fantasy Football League Playoff Preview. And, we got a little bit of surprise at the end.
Stay tuned.
Brother, how are you today?
Doing well, Stephen. It's been a great year.
Yeah, has been.
We've logged many videos this year.
We have.
Record number, I think.
Yes, my goal was 6 overall, and we've
eclipsed
that out of
that.
the water.
Yeah.
And still a couple more come.
I will say it was kind of all carried by the Anelli bros, but what else is new?
Yeah, we had 2 other entries.
2 other entries, it's true.
Which were good, but
not up to our standards.
no, maybe hopefully next year we'll
Maybe
have
next
more
year.
participation.
One of you have the guts.
There was one guy, what was his name? I forgot his name now. Kevin. He told me he was going to make a video, and then never did.
In his fairness, we talked about making a video together, so if that's the one he was mentioning, but probably not. He's probably going to
No, I asked him to submit something, and he said, yeah, I'll do it, and then he didn't, so.
Well,
anyway.
We're going to be talking about Kevin later. Maybe that's going to affect his playoff prediction.
So just to start, we'll do a very quick rundown of the final standings for the regular season, and then we'll move into a quick playoff preview. John, you want to do the rundown real quick?
Well, we know Steven texted the group about it the other day, but April, locking in last place.
Grape. Apes.
How to draft for injuries this year.
Yep.
Well, enjoy the toilet bowl. Once the Christmas stuff is gone, I'll have a
yeah,
nice
and then
place on
spot
the
out.
map.
I know Rich said he's gonna shine it up real nice for her.
Yeah, that's what he does best. He really shines up the toilet.
Yep.
So then going to the next one, Chris in 9th. Chris was contending for last place, but didn't make it. And then we had a 4-way tie for 5th place, which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been dead inside since I've been out of it, but Jason low-key climbed back into it. Same with Rich, and Steven and I just
I climbed
did not
back
make it in.
I had a good end of the season.
I
thought I was gonna win on Sunday, but
no,
and then we got the
playoffs. Yeah, well, why don't you kick us off, lead into the playoffs? We think we know the 4.
We do, in fact. So the first matchup we're gonna preview and do our picks. The first matchup is the number 1 seed Christian versus the number 4 seed, which is Father Pat. John?
Well, what do you want me to talk about? What do you want to say? It's going to be a good matchup. Probably not. I think Christian's going to take care of Pat.
Yeah.
Pat's kind of been on the downturn. A.J. Brown hasn't been carrying him like it was. The Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Kelsey.
And that's kind of the problem when you draft several players on one team. You go as the team goes.
Yeah,
so.
Don't tell me. I went all in on the Jets. What a decision that was.
Yeah.
Well, Pat slid into the playoffs, but Christian's a hot team. 9 straight?
9 straight
Which
wins.
is crazy.
I'm not sure if that's a record for our league, but it might be.
We'll have to check the fact guy. We'll have to ask him.
Hey, Stat Boy.
Yeah,
he'll get
Hampton's sleeping.
He's busy.
Yeah.
So who do you think? You think Christian's going to win that one?
I think Christian's going to win. I think that matchup, I think it's a blessing in disguise that Jamar Chase got hurt for Christian because he hasn't been really up to snuff lately. So we'll see, but I think that Christian will move on.
I agree with that, actually. I think it will be Christian versus one of the people in our second matchup, which is Alex versus Kevin. Alex, whose team name is Brady Come Back, and then we got Gary Cole Forever. Also, I didn't say Christian. I'm gonna try to say it without even looking.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
You want to try?
No. I don't say it. You say it.
Okay. No me Raquan Bendejos.
Nailed it.
I think so. I haven't heard any.
Yeah, you did a good job.
Okay, so Alex versus Kevin. Alex has been sneaky strong all season, and I think. Sorry, Kevin. I think Alex moves on to the championship.
Kevin, fresh off another 95-point win in Week 15. Don't think I didn't notice.
W.
He's projected.
You can only play the schedule you got.
You telling me? He's projected to score the most on the week at 120. Alex is right there at 111. 111. I don't know. I actually kind of think Kevin's going to squeak this one out.
Oh,
I think Alex has the better team. I think his team's stacked. Kevin's been carried by Tyreek Hill all year, and James Cook's coming on for him now too. I think Kevin's going to win this one.
Okay, so we got different championships.
We have different championships.
Okay. All right, so you have Christian versus Kevin.
Yeah, I have Christian
and
versus
I have Christian
Kevin.
versus Alex.
Are we going to play out both scenarios?
Yeah, well, you're going to pick your winner. I'm going to pick my winner.
If it's Kevin, it's definitely going to be Christian. I think it'd be more interesting if it was Alex.
So you think Christian's gonna win?
Yeah, I kind of hope not. I don't want him to win twice. I'd rather see Alex. I'd rather see the first time winner.
Well, you didn't pick Alex to make the finals.
I know, but I'm just playing out both right now.
Okay, well,
out
don't
of
do
order.
that.
Okay.
So who's Christian versus
edit
Kevin?
that out.
I'm not gonna do that. Who's Christian versus Kevin? Who's gonna
Christian versus Kevin. I got Christian. I just said Christian.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And I have Christian versus Alex. And, I might have told someone that I'm rooting for him. And I am rooting for you. As Stephen. But as the commissioner, I like history. And Alex is one of the two people, we all know who the other one is, who hasn't won.
Who is it?
Who hasn't won the league yet. As the commissioner, I kind of hope Alex wins.
I do too. I've been rooting for Alex.
I think it'd be really exciting to have another new winner.
Yep.
And exciting, I don't have any goddamn clue who he would pick to name that trophy.
That's the ultimate wild card. I
Yeah.
did not consider that.
Yeah.
I don't know what's in that guy's mind, so it'd be very
Who the
interesting.
hell knows? Who the hell knows?
I don't know. It would be pretty great. I would like to see Alex win as well. I think he has the best team of the 4 remainers, so it would only be right if he won in my mind, but we'll see.
So the next thing we're going to segue to is about an unfortunate.
I was
Unfortunate.
near to my heart. I was going to say I've been itching for doing this segment all year, and Steven said, "Hold the line." He said, "Hodor, Hodor,
Hodor.
Hodor."
No spoilers.
Yeah.
And a regrettable, unfortunate, dare I say, violent display.
The draft pick heard around the world.
The draft pick heard on the phone throw heard around the living room.
I think I saw Alex spit up some buffalo dip when he saw
Probably.
Rich throw. He's like, "What the hell's going on in this
You gave
draft?"
it away a little bit. So, I selected the Buffalo Bills defense in the draft, to which prompted my brother-in-law Rich to chuck his phone and say what? I don't even remember. It was a blur.
I think it was "God damn it."
Maybe it was
Knowing
"What
Rich
the
is-
fuck."
It's God. Maybe it was "What the fuck."
I think it was "What
That's
the
a
fuck."
popular Rich phrase.
So
I don't know.
John had a great idea that we saved till now.
Kept in the back pocket. Ace
did.
up your sleeve.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Rich did draft the Bills defense, would his record be any different this season?
Would we be talking about him in the playoff bracket right now?
I mean,
contending for the win.
It is a great question.
It's the Bills defense.
Yeah.
So tell him.
Well,
We ran the numbers.
we ran the numbers. I spent some time in the lab last night.
Called off of work.
I did. Sorry. Well, my bosses aren't in this league anymore, so I don't give a shit. Yeah. I had to do a lot of work to do this, but I got the numbers. And Rich's record was 7-8. If he had the Bills defense, wouldn't have made that big of a difference, actually. His record would have only been 8-7. It'd be a 1-game difference if he had the Bills defense.
Who would he have beaten?
He would have beaten, and actually in week 3, it would have been the only difference, and he would have beaten Christian,
The first place team?
the first place team,
The number 1 seed in the playoffs?
the number 1 seed in the playoffs.
What would have happened?
Well, Rich,
What would have happened to Christian, I should say?
that was actually interesting. I had to go through his schedule as well after discovering this and see, would that have impacted him at all? And it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have. He still would have finished with, he would have been 1 win less. So he finished what? Sorry.
11-4.
11-4. He would have been 10-5. But he still would have finished in first place because of his points scored and his tiebreaker over the other 2 people.
You mean he would have had more points than 90-point Kevin?
Yes.
90-point special?
Yes. And Alex.
And Alex.
So actually, it wouldn't have impacted anything at all. Rich would not have made the playoffs. You would have been in 5th place. You would have been better than the 4-way tie that we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
But
You would have been better in front than both of us.
true, never gonna happen. But it would have if you drafted the Bills defense. But I got it first. So would it have made a difference? No, not to anybody.
That's the math.
That's the math. And you know what? Numbers don't lie.
They don't. I'm gonna answer for Rich.
Yes.
He'll have a rebuttal in the text chat, I'm sure.
Sure.
But he's gonna say, "God damn it, Steven, well, I wanted 5th place." And that would have been his rebuke, but
I mean,
instead you're tied.
yeah, you're tied. Get at the back of the line. I think he's
He's tied.
Yeah, but where is he?
He's on the bottom of the
statistically? Is he so
No, he's the third. Yeah, Jason's on the bottom.
So yeah, 7th place.
Shout out to Jason, who definitely didn't watch this far, but his team's been hot lately. But
yeah, I mean, from the beginning of the season, telling me how he was going to finish in last place.
Yeah.
So,
finish with the rest of us. But
yeah.
Bills defense, Rich. Maybe lesson learned. I don't know.
They didn't turn out to be that great.
Yeah.
Actually.
Fuck the Bills.
Sorry, I'm looking this up live here. I'm doing it live. 7th ranked defense.
That's actually not that bad. That's better than I would expect. But they've had some like negative weeks. They've had some shit weeks.
Yeah, I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, well,
brother.
We'll see. Rich made a big deal about it at the moment. I think he doesn't really care at the end of the day, but he cared. He cared.
Probably forgot all about it. Actually.
He definitely did. He cared about it at this moment, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just fun.
And so that's gonna bring the end of this video. Good luck to the 4 entrants in the playoffs, and may the best team win. Frankly.
I hope the best team wins. It's only fitting.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Later.
Brother.
Brother.
It's been an honor.
Always. Another season in the books.
Yep.